Welcome, third grade class of the 2020-2021 school year. Today, we will begin our end of the year awards ceremony. First of all, I would like to say it has been so fun this year with you. Y'all have been a class that started mostly all at home. In fact, everybody who's here right now was virtual at the beginning of the year. You were Zooming in, coming in, and then little by little, y'all started coming in to school. And then there was another resurgence of COVID in winter, so people started going back home for a little while. But y'all were still Zooming in, and that's what made me feel good because we had really good attendance coming in either to Zoom or into class. And yes, we did have some that missed quite a few days, and it was either because they were quarantined or because they had other things going on. But we made it through the year. We survived the year. We may have had some family things that happened. Maybe we may have lost some loved ones from COVID. I know that we had my father passed away this year, but not because of COVID, but he did die this year, which was a sad time for me. And some of us lost friends and family that you may have known from COVID. I lost, my wife lost an uncle. So it may have affected us, but we're still here and we still have to keep moving, right? I just want to say that this year was learning for all of us. We all learned. I learned from you, you learned from me. And I really enjoyed being your teacher. And I know that y'all are going to do great things. I know. And in the future, I can't wait for you to invite me to your graduation from high school and say, hey, Dr. Hernandez, I want you to come see me graduate. And it's going to be a very proud day.
Aren't you going to be old?
I will be old.
Yeah, but not too old. You'll be like 50.
I'll be only in my 50s, not that old. Y'all, you're only 9 years away from graduation. That's not far away. In 9 years, I'll be 55.
Okay.
So I'll still be pretty young.
Yeah, he is still.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and begin calling y'all one at a time to come up. And I will be telling you a little bit about your award and what you're receiving today. We'll go ahead and start with Hugo Alanis. Hugo,
Yes.
you're receiving recognition for a honor roll, outstanding academic performance, good citizenship, perfect attendance for this 9 weeks, math achievement, outstanding Zoomer when you were on Zoom. Let's hold the applause to the very end of his achievements. Reading achievement, science achievement, computer achievement, map achievement, the MAPS test, ST math achievement. And he was a very attentive Zoomer and roomer. And you showed reading growth, you went up your levels, and you showed math growth as well. So I just want to say, Hugo, it's been very much a pleasure being your teacher. You're a student who is always curious and always wanting to know things and always wanting things explained, or you like to explain things to other people. And I want you to keep being like that. And I know that if you keep being like that, in the future, you're going to be doing some great things. And I can't wait to see what your future holds for you. Okay? Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, doctor.
All right. There you go.
Congratulations.
Okay, next we have Adan Beltran. Come on in, Adan. How are you doing, sir? All right. So your achievements this year are outstanding attendance all year. You only missed like 1 or 2 days the whole year. Very good. I know these other few days, but you had really good attendance this year. And you also did very good with your iStation minutes and your ST math minutes, and you made some progress on there. You also showed a lot of reading growth. You were at a certain level and you jumped up several levels this year. That means that your reading is getting much better. But you have to keep practicing that. Okay, you're a very smart student. You just have to stay focused and remember, life isn't a race. You'll get there, but you have to think about what you need to do. What is it that you need to get done? And I know you'll be doing great. Okay? All right. Well, thank you, sir. Congratulations. Next, we have Nissi Bonifacio Castillo. Nissi, her achievements this year is good citizenship, perfect attendance this 9 weeks. She was an outstanding roomer. She was always focused. She also had great ST math achievement. She really tried on there, and she was a very attentive roomer, and she showed a lot of reading growth. She jumped like 5 or 6 levels this year. And usually people only jump 2 or 3 levels. So she did double that. So that's very good. You got to continue doing your reading at home. Now, Nissi is quiet at the very beginning. She was so quiet. And all the teachers would always tell me, she's so quiet. How is she? I'm like, I don't know. She's so quiet. I don't know her that well. But as time went on, and she was here, because she was one of the first ones to come back, she started talking more and being more herself. And we got to know who Nissi was. And Nissi's fun. She's funny. She makes me laugh. And she's very nice to everybody. But she'll also protect herself. If somebody's being mean to her, she'll tell them. So that's very good. And I know that as you continue to grow and develop, Nissi, you're going to become more aware and a lot smarter. And I really do believe you're going to do great things. And if you move to where you say you're going to move, I hope you do great things there. And we will miss you. Okay? Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Angelina. Angelina. Your achievements this year. Oh, you got all B honor roll this year. You got all straight B's. And you had good citizenship. Very kind. Outstanding roomer. She did well with art achievement. She was also attentive roomer. And she showed a lot of reading growth as well and math growth. And she really, what I noticed about Angelina was when she came back, it seemed like she was very quiet. Never heard her voice for months when she was on Zoom. I know she was there and she was paying attention most of the time. But I know that when she came back, I mean, she put all her effort into it. And at first, I remember that first day. Y'all remember her first day back? She did not want to be here. She stood around my little table right here, sitting down with her backpack, not wanting to move. She's like, I don't want, you could tell her face. I don't want to be here. I want to get out of here. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. I don't want to be here. And then I said, Angelina, you're going to come sit over here. So I put her in a group. And then like in just a little while, she really started just enjoying it. And I know she enjoyed it because I could hear her laughing. I could see her starting to talk to her friends. And so she opened up, and that was good. And I'm glad that she started liking coming to school. And that was a good thing. And Angelina is quiet at first. And I remember her from a couple of years ago. She wasn't quiet a couple of years ago, and I asked quiet. Because I remember she would come up to me and talk to me. But this year, when she first came, she didn't. Now she talks to me all the time. Every time she catches me alone, she wants to talk to me about something. And I enjoy those conversations. She's very kind. She's nice to everyone. She's a good friend to have. And you don't have to wear your hoodie all the time. You're beautiful inside and out, and you should just be you. Be you. Guys, y'all don't need a hoodie.
Yeah, I do. Just be you.
Now, Angelina, you have done very well this year. I was worried in the middle of the year because you weren't. I didn't know where you were, and it was trying to figure out. But now, the way you progressed and the way you jumped through these last few months, it really shows me that you have a very great future ahead of you. Just keep going. Don't give up, and we'll see you next year. All right.
Don't call me.
Oh,
Yes, I want
Adrian Guerra. Come on in, Adrian. All right, your achievements this year, you had science achievement. He was really involved with the science. He was really good with the computers, especially hacking into those games. He also showed great reading growth because he did jump up his levels. And it's because I kept pushing, and he would tell me, I read last night, doctor, I read, and he was practicing, and that was good. And also, he also showed math growth. You know, that's his very strong thing, and that's the thing that he likes to do. And that's great. So, Adrian has been, he started out very quiet at the beginning of the year. Like a lot of people. Some people, no, you came in straight like you knew everybody first day. We'll talk about, let me get to you now. But he was one of the first ones to come in. He was one of the first few to come in, and it was a lot different when there was only a few people here. Because there was a few, I didn't have to worry about rules and things like that. And everybody was doing really great with that. As time went on, he came out of his closet. And I knew Adrian when he was a baby. I knew him when he was a baby because I had his brother when he was in first grade many years ago. Now his brother's in high school. And so when his mom would come for parent conferences, who was with the mom coming in? This little baby in a stroller. And who knew that years later that he was going to be in my class? And he's a very funny student. Yes, sometimes he knew how to get on my nerves, but I enjoyed having that there. He has a good personality, and you have the potential to be a very good leader, but be a good leader, one that makes other people do good things, not the bad stuff. And I know you have that potential, and I see it in you, but you have to make those decisions for yourself. And I know you can do it. All right. Thank you, sir. All right. Loami Guzman. Loami made straight A's all year long. She made A honor roll. She also had outstanding academic performance. Well, she's got straight A's, so she better have good academic performance. Good citizenship. Perfect attendance this 9 weeks. And very good. I think she only missed a day or two, either Zooming or rooming. As a Zoomer or roomer, all year long, she had outstanding attendance. Outstanding Zoomer. When she was on Zoom, she was listening. Sometimes I caught her. But most of the time, she was on and focused, even if it was at her parents' restaurant. She did really good with reading achievement. iStation achievement. Remember, she won the queen of Fiesta, cable Fiesta, because she had the highest, an iStation, highest, and she also got ST Math achievement. She was a very attentive Zoomer and a roomer, and she showed a lot of reading growth as well as math growth. So she did very well this year. Loami is a very quiet person, and sometimes I have to have her repeat things 4 times because I can't hear. But you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of me when I was her age, because I was very quiet and shy too. But when she talks to you, though, she'll tell you, and she'll explain to you, and she'll tell you what she's thinking. And she has a lot of patience, and that's something good to have, to be patient with others. It's been very I've been had a lot of joy having Loami because she brings a calmness to the class and a balance, because that's why I put her with some of the wild ones over here, because there's the wild ones in her group. She calms them down. She calms down the group over there, and that's a good thing to have. But she's also, I see her also being a very good helper. I see her helping others who need it, and a very good friend. A good friend, and she doesn't treat anybody just because they're different. And she'll help them out or play a game with them, even though nobody else wants to play. I saw that happen one of her first days here. I saw her do that with a student who was by himself and nobody was playing with him. And then he went up to her and he said, "Hey, you want to play Prodigy with me?" And he sat next to her and she played with him. And I was like, I'm not going to say the name, but I was like, wow, I saw a lot of people that he wanted to play with and they were telling him no. But when he came, she said she just accepted him. And that's the kind of friend you want to have that doesn't judge people, that's going to accept you and get to know you. And then, yes, if you're being mean to her, I'm sure she'll say, "Nah, I don't want to be your friend anymore. I'm going to stay away from you." Okay? And that's how a friend should be. So thank you very much for that. All right, Genesis. Genesis Lopez. All right, so Genesis Lopez, what can I say? Let's start with her achievements first. She was an outstanding roomer, right? We had little issues with Zooming, but when she came back into the class, she was an excellent roomer. She did very well with her reading achievement, and she showed a lot of reading growth and a lot of math growth as well. Now, Genesis is the class's social butterfly. She could become friends with anybody like that. She likes to talk to people. She likes to move her hair, but she's very friendly and nice, and that's good to have as a personality, because when you're out meeting other people, it's good to have someone who's out there talking to others and even helping people connect. And some people may not get others, but she was able to get some of the people in here and help them come together. And that's what we need. She has a lot of leadership skills as well. And I know she's going to grow up to use those leadership skills to make herself a great student and a great leader in whatever she does. So, congrats. All right, next we have Elijah Mendez Miranda. Now I gotta do that Hamilton thing. All right, so the achievements for Elijah this year. He had A/B honor roll. He also had outstanding academic performance. Math achievement, he was an outstanding Zoomer. On Zoom, he was always attentive, always on. He never missed meetings. What's that? And he was a restroom kid. Yes. Remember that? I'm like, Elijah. And then he comes back. Oh, sorry. I was in the restroom. And then I started saying, oh, we forgot. Elijah's in the restroom.
On what?
What? Okay. So he also got computer achievement, an attentive roomer. When he came in, though, he was focused and he wanted to learn. And that's a good thing. And he did on Zoom as well. He also participated in Zoom. And he also showed a lot of reading growth and math growth. So that's very good. Now, Elijah, I think he's going to become a lawyer one day, right? Because he loves to show his point and prove his point. And that's a good thing to have. And I see a lot of leadership skills in you, Elijah. And when you're talking to people, I see that you know how to make your point and know how to make it so that they understand you. And that's a good thing to have. I also see leadership skills because I see you, some of the students listen to what you're saying and follow some of the things that you're doing because they know that those are some good choices. So continue to do that. And I see a lot of great things for you in the future, and you just got to keep pushing yourself. And I know you can do great things. Okay? All right. Good job, buddy.
He was a lawyer like 2 weeks ago.
All right. Next one. Genesis Ortiz. Okay. So Genesis Ortiz, her achievements this year are all A honor roll, outstanding academic performance, good citizenship. Guys, let's do it at the very end, please. Outstanding attendance, math achievement, outstanding rumor, reading achievement, computer achievement, map achievement, attentive Zoomer, when she was on Zoom for a little while, and rumor. She showed a lot of reading growth and a lot of math growth. Now, Genesis is I call her the mama of the class. Right? She's the mom of the class. She's a terrific leader. But she doesn't command. She tells you in a way that, you know what, that makes you say, you know, she's right. I need to do it like this. And she's one of the ones that also, I see her going around to help people who need help. You know, she goes and sees somebody having trouble with something. So she goes over there and she helps them. And I notice, and that's being a good citizen. And that's a good thing to have. And Genesis is very intelligent, and she's always also willing to help you. And that's a good thing. As a leader, I see her when somebody's not acting right. She'll tell them, but she won't tell them like, better act right or quit doing that. She'll say it in a way like, you know, you shouldn't be doing that. She'll say it in a way that that person doesn't feel, get upset with her. They listen to her. And that's what leaders do. They're both good listeners and they know how to communicate with others. So I see a lot of great things for Genesis. I see you being a leader in your community and in wherever you do in your life. So congratulations. All right, Derek Pruneda. Come on up, Derek. All right, Derek's achievements this year. He had perfect attendance this 9 weeks, and all year long, he only missed a few days of school. Very little missing of days. He had very good attendance. So that's a good thing to have. Also, he did very well with his ice station and ST math minutes. And he also showed a lot of reading growth as well. And he also showed some math growth. So with reading, he jumped quite a few levels. And it's him, what you showed is that you are growing and you're trying. And I remember you would come to me with your reading groups, in your reading group, and you would tell me, I practiced last night, or no, I couldn't practice last night because of this. And I know you have a lot of brothers at home. And I know it can be hard, but you try. And that's what counts, that you're trying. Now, when you're trying, you have to also believe in yourself. And when you believe more in yourself there, you can do so many great things. And I know you can do it because you just have to have that confidence. And I know that you can do it. And not give up. Don't get frustrated. And you can do great things. And I see great things. And you have a lot of stuff that you have inside of you that can make you that strong student. But you got to push yourself. And I see that you can do it. All right? All right, good job, buddy. All right. Jose Rodriguez. All right, Jose's achievements. He made all A honor roll as well. So he had outstanding academic performance, good citizenship, outstanding attendance all year long. He was an outstanding Zoomer, outstanding roomer. He had great reading achievement, computer achievement, iStation achievement, map achievement, ST Math achievement. He was an attentive Zoomer. When he was on Zoom, he was always focused, always listening with his dinosaur background. It was Spinosaurus. And he was also, when he came, which was recently, right? He came like in March, right? I think he came in March. February.
After snowing.
Right after Snowvid, he came in and he was just as attentive as he was at home. He was always focused, and that's a good thing to have. And he showed a lot of reading growth as well and math growth. And I want to say thank you to your mother for helping us out this year. Thank you very much for helping us out. She did a lot of things for us, and she's still doing things. I saw she was doing things just yesterday. So thank you for that. Now, Jose is a very smart and inquisitive student. Inquisitive means that he wants to know more and he knows a lot. He likes to tell you facts. He likes to tell you facts. He likes to talk to you about things that he's really interested in, especially all of the different helicopters and jets of the military.
She showed me gameplay helicopters.
Right. Okay. Well, it's something. The good thing is that he's found something that he really enjoys and he has a passion for it. And it's rare for somebody to have that this early in life, to be that passionate. So who knows? Maybe in the future he's building these. You know, one day he's building the newest Army helicopter, right? Or he's building the newest drone because he becomes an engineer. Ooh, you can use this video for that. So Jose, because of the way he thinks, I know that he's going to be one of those a creative thinker, and he's going to do things in his future that are going to be doing great things for the world. So I believe in you, and I know you can do it because you have the smarts and you have the will. Okay? So congratulations, sir.
You can make an automatic
All right, John Tejeda. Are we going, Mr. Tejeda? Okay, if we could please listen while I give the achievements for each student. Okay, so John, his achievements for this year are: he had A/B honor roll for all year, outstanding academic performance, good citizenship, perfect attendance this last 9 weeks, and outstanding attendance all year. He only missed a couple of days as well. One day, I think.
Yeah.
I think he only missed one day the entire year. You know, just this week, right? The last week? Math achievement, outstanding Zoomer, outstanding roomer, computer achievement, attentive Zoomer when he was at home, because he's also kind of new when he came back, but when he was at home, he participated. He was always there at his chair, or sometimes peeking out his window. Remember, I would say he's contemplating life.
Right.
What is life about? As he looked out his window. But when he was always focused and listening in class. I did know that. And he showed reading growth and math growth. Now, John is a doer, right? He's one that is going to keep doing it and keep trying because he wants to be the best at something, or he wants to keep moving himself forward. And I know that even if you are having trouble with something, just being a doer, doing someone who, what we call, has perseverance. That's what he has, and determination. He's determined. I remember when he was trying to get to those levels in reading, he was determined. He was reading those books and practicing those books. And every day he wanted to keep pushing himself. And that's a very good virtue to have, because even if you are having trouble with something, you're not going to give up. You're going to keep trying. And he has that. And that's a very good quality to have for your life, not just for school, but whatever you're doing, because you're not going to give up. And he has a very good personality, and he's a very kind person as well. But he knows how to defend himself, and he knows how to also be a good leader. He has very many leadership skills. And he's also a good friend to have because of the way he treats others. Okay, good job, Mr. Vega. All right. Next we have Haley Valle. All right. Haley, your achievements this year. Guys, let's bring our focus back over here, sir. Thank you. Haley had all B's this entire year. She made the honor roll for that. She also had outstanding academic performance, good citizenship, outstanding attendance all year. She had great math achievement, outstanding rumor. She had a great reading achievement, computer achievement. She showed reading growth and math growth this year. Now, Haley is also one of those quiet ones, but she also came out of her shell. And I'm so glad of that because I got to know her a little better. And she's funny. Like if you actually get to talk to her, you figure out like, whoa, she's a funny girl. So I really enjoy having those conversations with her. Now, she also showed a lot of great citizenship. She's also one of those students that will help if you need that help. And that's a very good quality to have. And so continue doing those things. And also with reading, I know that she enjoys the reading, and she keep pushing that reading and finding what you love to do with reading, because that's going to take you a long way, in not just in school, but in whatever you're doing. So keep doing that. And congratulations, Haley. Thank you. Last but not least, we have Ralph Vega. Can't hold me back. Come on.
No, you were not done.
We got everybody. Here, let him go. He's fine.
You get the champion.
All right. Achievements for Ralph. Ralph got all B honor roll this year as well. He also had great math achievement. He was an outstanding roomer. He had computer achievement, ice station achievement. He showed a lot of reading growth and a lot of math growth. Now, Ralph is Ralph. Ralph thinks out of the box. And that's what I love about him. Because he thinks differently, and that's a good thing to have, because that's what makes a creative person. Now, at the beginning, Ralph, I didn't know what Ralph was going to be like, because at first he was a Zoomer, and a lot of distractions were happening at his daycare. But then when he came in, he still seemed a little bit distracted. So he would hum, he would sing, and he would say it was somebody else. He's like, that wasn't me. Remember? He would always say, that wasn't me singing. No, that wasn't me. But it was him. And you know what? I rarely stopped him. unless he got distracted.
Yes.
But most of the time, if it wasn't distracting, and I know that he was still listening and he was still learning and he was still doing his work, I didn't mind it. So I actually enjoyed it. I'm like, okay, Ralph, at least he's focused. And so Ralph is also a good friend to have. And he'll come up and tell you some things that are random, but they're interesting. They're interesting to listen to, and they're fun to listen to. He's a great friend to have, and he's a good student to have as well. He has really moved up in his reading and in his math skills. He has really been moving forward on those. And I know he's going to continue that. And he's going to stay doing who he is, and that's a great thing. So congratulations, Mr. Vega. All right. So this concludes our award ceremony. I want to say thank you again this year, guys, for such a great year. I'm going to miss you, but I will see you next year. I will see you in the hallways next year. Yes, and we're only going to be gone for a few months, but enjoy these few months. And we will see y'all in August. Ready to learn? And make sure you don't forget about me. All right, guys. We'll see y'all later. One thing. Also, I want to thank the parents. I want to thank you, parents, for you bringing your students. Y'all could all come in. Everybody come on in. Don't get too close.
The best teacher I ever had.
No, guys.
I'm in the middle, of course. No. I know. We're calling you. Take a picture. Elisha.
Hey, no.
Hey, no.
This is Kobe.
This is Kobe. See, now you just messed it up. There you go. Oh my God. There. Hey, yay. Mommy's trying to get in.
Okay. All right, guys, let's go sit back because I'm going to say something to your parents.
Okay.
Okay. So, parents, I know it has been one of those years, and it's probably a year once. Something that will probably never happen in our lifetime again. And I want to say thank you. Muchísimas gracias. Muchísimas gracias por todo lo que han hecho por sus hijos. Al cabo que si estaban en casa y tuvieron que trabajar en casa, todavía estaban apoyándolos y apoyando aquí también cuando estaban aquí en la escuela. Muchísimas gracias por ayudándolos en si necesitaban con mensajes, o si tenían que tener conferencia por Zoom, o si necesitaban algo, o si yo necesitaba algo, siempre estaban ahí para ayudarnos. Yo les quería dar muchísimas gracias por todo eso, porque sin eso no podíamos tener el éxito que tuvimos este año. Y quiero que sigan adelante en el verano. Vamos a mandar libritos para que los niños puedan leer. Y que ojalá que los vemos en el próximo año. Muchísimas gracias. I want to say thank you to all the parents for everything you have done for your children. You have helped them on Zoom and here at school, things that we've needed. You've been there and you really came through for us. And I want to say thank you. It's been one of those crazy years that we probably will never ever have again. And thankfully we will not. And hopefully we will not. But we all made it. We got here and we've survived the year, and it's something that we will never forget. So it's been a special year in a way.